So, with everything going on with tariffs, I thought I'd throw my 2 cents into the ring. I'm not very smart, and I don't have any first-hand experience with tariffs, but I do have 15 years of business experience with my inventory-based business, and I wanted to talk about how tariffs are going to affect the cost of goods, and I'm going to use free shipping as a part of that example. And basically, as a consumer, uh, all this stuff you see here, you're paying that, not me. And I want to use this cable I make as an example. This is a Tesla GPU power cable for servers. I have rounded the price up just to make the numbers easier, although this may end up being the new price here soon. And I'm going to pretend I sell this cable for $30. So to make this cable, I pay $11 basically. And that's the cost of the parts, the labor, and all that. To sell it, I'm rounding it up just a little bit, but after eBay fees and other selling costs, I end up paying $4 each to sell these. To ship, I'm paying an average of $5, which leaves me with my target profit of $10. And don't mind the funny money, I didn't have enough bills, so I ended up printing some stuff off. So I'm gonna stick with the easy stuff first. I understand. It cost me $5 to ship one of these cables, even though it's free shipping for you. If shipping goes up, let's say it goes up $2. All right. Well, now I have to pay $7 to ship one of these cables. So either I have to increase this price by $2, or I have to go into my profit and rip off $2 of my profit, and that covers the shipping. And you could take this with any of these categories. If my selling costs go up $2, and my cost of good goes up $2, and my tariffs go up $2, which I don't directly pay since I buy these parts domestically, and my suppliers pay the tariffs. But if any one of these things go up $2, do you really think a business is going to be like, oh, well, I don't need that $2 of profit. I'm just going to put it, wherever and make up for it that way? No, they're going to increase the price. So if something goes up $2, well, now this is $32, not 30, because I'm not taking a loss on this. At least not for if I'm a proper business. Some businesses will. I do because I'm stupid. But yeah, like the idea that, oh, well, they're going to pay the tariffs. Who's they? You're they. I'm not they. The business owner? I'm not paying the tariffs. China's not paying the tariffs. Do you really think if China is selling this part to the U.S. for the same price I sell it, they're gonna be like, oh, well, yeah, I don't need that $2. Oh, I don't need that, $4 or whatever. They're not just gonna throw away money. What they're gonna end up doing is they're gonna look at the margins on their thing, and they're gonna decide, all right, well, do I want to take a small hit on my profits, or do I want to increase the price, or am I just gonna stop selling this thing? I mean, I do that with other things. Let's see here. Like this. This isn't worth selling. I think people are selling for like $5 each or something on eBay. It's going to cost me $5 to ship. Nope, that goes in the trash now because there's no money in it. And I don't know. Like I said, I'm not an economics expert, but I'm trying to look at this like from a basic level. And I don't understand why people don't understand this on a basic level. Because I think we all understand that businesses are driven by greed. Even mine. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm not some greedy asshat that's going to make my employees pee in bottles so I can hit my bottom line. But, like, if there comes to a point where my margins aren't good enough on this cable, maybe tariffs makes it, $5. more expensive. I pay $5 in tariffs. Well, I'm not going to rip up this profit and be like, oh, well, that sucks. I'm only going to make $5 on these now instead of 10. Like, my time's worth money too, and I don't get paid for my time, unfortunately. But, yeah, I don't know. Free shipping isn't free, and they're not paying the tariffs. You are. And that's something people need to get stuck in their heads, because if you don't understand this, you're just going to be your own worst enemy, and things are just going to keep getting worse, because companies aren't going to start, ripping up their profits. Oh, well, I need to put $2 there because of that, and $2 there because of that, and $2 there, and, it's like, that's not how this shit works. What, you think I'm going to work for free? So, I don't know. Kind of an unhinged rant, but I thought maybe this explanation using these funny money printer bills that I printed would kind of help make sense of it while shuffling things around. You know, it just is what it is. This is the reality we live in. And if you don't understand it, you're going to get hurt in the long run, because regardless of you understanding it or not, it's going to happen. And you're the one who's footing the bill. So, I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully I don't sound like too big of an idiot. Probably do, but thanks for watching either way.